My name is Cindy Johns, and I'm from Kindersley, Saskatchewan, Canada. I've been training ongoing for the last 15 years since I started massage school. And I've been taking lots of energy work and body work and different modalities that help with massage and just anything that helps to heal the body. So there have been numerous courses. I went for a laser treatment 12 years ago, and I had really severe allergies. I mean severe, like especially to cats. We drove 5 hours to where this lady was that had these lasers, and her house was right full of cats when I got there. I was like, I told you that I was massively allergic to cats. I can't come in. Because I promise you, you'll be fine. I'm like, okay. So she was treating me and then treating my husband. We were there for 3 hours. There had to have been 8 cats there. And I was like, oh, I'm going to die. So she treated me with the lasers, and she did some stuff that she said would keep me from being sick. We left 3 hours later, and I wasn't sniffling. I wasn't sneezing. I was not sick. I was shocked. And immediately after those, she treated us each for an hour and a half, we started eating better. We just had the feeling that we wanted to start eating a little bit better, and little things were improving, and we were writing it down. And finally, about the week after, my husband goes, get those lasers, get them, because it's made a difference in one treatment. So we did. Massage therapy is really exhausting. It's really hard on the body. And I didn't start massaging until I was 13 years ago. What was I? Okay, I was 45. And it was my third career. And so I was bringing in all the injuries I had from figure skating and teaching figure skating, and they were significant. And then also I worked on the nursing staff and the hospital here, and was constantly on the concrete, back and forth, so hard. Hand it to nurses if you ever have a chance, because and all the staff there, because that's what they're doing all day long. Very hard on the body, lifting clients, things like that. So I brought all those in, and I had all those injuries, and then my massage therapy on top of it. And I actually thought, about a year ago, I'm for sure gonna have to shut down. I'm gonna have to quit this. It's just not working for me. And so I started finding more and more stuff that was making me feel better. But the laser was really the top off to all of that. It was what kept me going from day to day. And then when I got the pad, it was like, oh man, this is a new ball game. It's another level. So I got the pad that you lay on. It's the same size as the massage table, and you lay on it, and the laser energy comes through that. Then I have, of course, the body lasers and the probes. And so I work on the body during that time. I will have 5 different laser outlets, and I just go through and do a total overhaul of your body energy. It's being able to apply laser to the entire body at once, instead of just spot treatments, right? I now have a portal, it's called, and it runs the pad. And there's so many more settings on there. I can go on to a setting like dissolve, that is to get rid of and balance the energies that way. I'll be on that for 4 minutes. Suddenly I'm just like a limp rag. And I put my husband on at night before bed, and I see him just go, oh, day's gone. It just dissolves everything and relaxes you. And then, for instance, last night, my husband came home and said, I don't know what I was doing. I was walking through a guy's shop, and suddenly my back was killing me. So, of course, I did a little bit of massage and a little bit of stuff on him. And then I laid him on the pad on the relief. And in 10 minutes, he's like, oh, that's feeling better. So I'm finding that in conjunction with my massage techniques, the laser is just elevates it. And I'm pretty pumped about that, because make my job easier a little bit. I'm being told that now that I have all of these lasers and can do a really comprehensive treatment, that after one, people are like, whoa, I feel a difference. And then they're booking again, so I know that it's really helping with a number of different things. I have been doing weight loss for a long time, and the weight loss treatments, they kind of overlap with the protocols that I've designed for the stop smoking. So a lot of people who stop smoking actually lose weight afterwards. Right now, I'm working on 3 or 4 people, and I've just started, but they get up off the pad and they go, "Holy, my back feels good." And you're like, "I told you there was other stuff that was gonna happen when this happened." And then, "Oh, you know what? I slept so good." And I'd be like, "Oh yeah, that's another one of the things." They're like, "So what all does this change?" People are asking me, and I'm saying, everything. Because a little change in your energy is reciprocal. It goes everywhere. It's exciting. Life coaching is one of the courses I just finished, my advanced life coaching, and I consider the lasers to be an amazing tool to help facilitate and to reinforce positive life change. I know that now that my hormones are together and I'm meditating on the pad and using the lasers for that, I'm finding peaceful and yet so much more energy. And your cortisol levels, if they're out of whack one way or the other, it's going to affect everything in your body, everything. People are living in a high stress environment, almost everyone. And when you treat those adrenals on the unwind setting, it calms everything and brings everything into focus so that you're not constantly in your fight or flight syndrome. You're coming down and you can act like a normal human being instead of being like, "I gotta get out of here. I gotta stop this." You are going, "Okay, well, I either have no control over this or this is the control." And it brings you back to, okay, let's just solve life's little problems and not stay wound up tight all the time. So that shift in polarity in your adrenals makes such a big difference. And then your cortisol levels don't go completely out of whack. So having to unwind those adrenals all those years that I have has really, really helped. And now I'm focusing a lot on the pituitary and hypothalamus and of course, the thymus, because right now everyone's scared of getting sick, bringing their immune system up to par. And if you can be less afraid of being sick, well, then that's less stress. Recently, I had a guy come in and he quit smoking, but within a couple of days, he was like, to his wife, "No, I don't want the chips. Can you get some apples and stuff?" And she was like, "Okay." Like, "Are you going to eat them?" And so that was changing. And in a short period of time, he lost 20 pounds. You got to get a mindset that you're ready to let go of the excess weight and the smoking and stuff. So when I'm doing treatments and people are laying there getting the laser energy from the pad and the probes and treating all of the glands and stuff, what I do is I have them think up a power of intent and run over it in their head. Like, smoking holds no significance for me anymore. I get no pleasure from it anymore. And I often have people come back for the second treatment and go, "Oh, I don't like the taste of cigarettes anymore at all," after only one treatment. After the second one, they're like, "I saved half a pack just in case I needed them after, but I threw them out now." So that's good to see. And it really hits home for me because I have a lot of people in my family who have smoked. My mother smoked until lung cancer took her almost 2 years ago now. I wish I could have helped her, but by the time I started really doing these, she didn't want that. So you do have to want it. And when you want it, the laser will help fortify those positive life changes. it's like you're sleeping, but you're not. You're just down and relaxed, and and at that point your body is capable of so much healing. So much healing. So you're just taking everything in and healing and relaxing. And so getting to still point, for some people, they'll say, I don't get there. I don't relax. I don't relax. I don't lay down. I don't stop. I don't do this. After a couple laser treatments, they're all, what is this feeling? And you're like, it's still point. And they're like, oh, I like it so much. And then I think that's when the laser gives you a point of reference so that you get that feeling and then you can access it on your own. Because I find now, like I used to have to be doing yoga and yoga and yoga and yoga, and then I'd go lay on the lasers for a while, and then finally I'd just get there. And now it's like instant, and I can do it when I'm like driving in the vehicle, like without the lasers now, because I've learned still point and how to get there. Paul, I want to tell you that the lasers have changed my life. They've changed my husband's life, and they've changed my clients' lives. It's probably one of the most significant health things that I have ever done. And I just want to thank you for helping me out with my hormonal, emotional, and physical health to bring me to where I am right now, which is feeling really healthy and really good. My name is Cindy Johns, and I love my laser.